Actually, Contreras, they give it to Contreras, nothing doing. He's going to be stopped for a 2-yard loss, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. They don't need that long down and distance on 3rd down. We need to stay out of those type of situations, Nick.
Yeah, it definitely limits the plays that you can call.
Falcons in Mustang territory at the 47. They're trailed by 7. It's 30-37.
Defense showing blitz.
8.5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Yeah, that middle backer came up and said, I want a piece of it. We'll see if they bring him. 4 receivers to the right side. And they're going to send 5 rushers. Hahn rolling to his right, looking downfield. Gets rid of the ball, leaves it up for Jackson. Jackson high in the air, goes up for it, comes down with it at the 20. And, man, that's an athletic play. Just goes and gets it at the highest point. First down, Falcons all the way at the 20-yard line. 27 yards on the pass play.
I tell you, Dagan needs to go buy Josh dinner tonight because he bailed him out on that pass.
Yeah, he just kind of hung it up there, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. But I think he knew what he was doing. I think he knew Josh would go get it, but it was a little bit scary.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. It's 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Falcons moving again. Hahn dropping back to pass. He tries to throw a screen to the right side to Simpson, but there's just nothing going on.
Yeah. I don't understand. We've been calling that play all night. It just hasn't worked.
I'm with you. That play goes for -3 yards, and did that ball barely get over that defender, Brother Van?
It looked like it from here.
It looked like that thing had a chance of being picked off. I mean, obviously we have a little depth perception issue up here, but it looked pretty close to me. Now the Falcons go with the empty set. It's Jackson alone on the right side of the far side of the field. Again, we're headed toward that north end zone. Here on the near sideline, there's 4 receivers. Shackelford out far to the left wide out. Dagan Hahn dropping back. He's going to throw the ball over the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. And again, it looked like there was some miscommunication between quarterback and receiver. It's going to bring up another 3rd and long situation for the Falcons.
That's happened several times tonight, too.
Yes, it has. But you don't want to see it. It's not okay, but, hey, it's happening right now. We're not in district play. It's a young team. They've got to see these game situations and make the corrections accordingly. All right, 3rd and 14, ball at the Mustang 24-yard line. It's the fourth quarter, folks, and the Falcons desperately need a score here as they trail the Mustangs by 7. 7:21 left to go. Hahn dropping back. He's going to throw a deep post right to Josh Jackson. Wow. He holds it in. Touchdown, Josh Jackson. 24 yards from Dagan Hahn. I love it.
Wait.
I love it, man. He was wide open. How did they let Josh Jackson get that wide open?
It was like they just stopped running and just let him go.
Beautifully thrown ball. Hit Jackson right where he needed it. And the senior wide receiver has his 3rd touchdown of the evening. He's just having a big game. Dagan Hahn with his 3rd touchdown pass of the evening. Kreigsman, the junior, on to kick the extra point for the Falcons. Boy, that looked like a rough snap to hold, but Hahn's able to get it down, and Kreigsman puts it through the uprights. This ball game's tied at 37-37, folks, with 7:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. This is the Lake Dallas Falcon broadcast.
Hey Falcon fans, Parker here for TW Hicks Incorporated. For high-quality, cutting-edge industrial flooring solutions, call TW Hicks at 866-841-3484 or find us on the web at www.twhicksinc.com. A local Lake Dallas family-based company with over 20 years of experience, serving Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana. Products you need, service you deserve.
Dr. V at Corinth Orthodontics, a longtime fan and proud sponsor of Falcon football. He wishes them the best of luck in the 2013 season, and go Falcons.
All right, guys, what an exciting game, and it's just back and forth, back and forth. Who is going to have this ball last? I do believe it's just shaping up.
Brother Van called it, didn't he?
Yes, he did. You know what he also called? Called me fat and said I need to lose some weight. Can
hey,
you
guys,
it?
Just like that?
Hey, after this kickoff, I want to bring you an update on that weight loss thing.
Bring it. All right, Kreigsman on to kick off. Ball at his own 40. He's kicking toward that north end zone. It's a booming kick. It's down the center of the field. Going to be fielded at the goal line by the Mustangs. He's out across his 10 looking for that cutback lane, and he's got nothing. Tripped up there at the 16-yard line, falls forward to about the 20, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at the 20.
Okay, guys. Since you little girls don't want your weight mentioned on the air,
You missed something.
Yeah.
We'll just give a total weight between Nick, Dan, Fab, and myself, 1,124
Oh, my
pounds.
gosh. That's awesome. Here's the give to Nori up the middle. He's going to be met near the line of scrimmage, but going to keep him moving out to the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Did I hear that right?
1,124 pounds.
Terrible.
Stop it. Are there any little kids in there?
Hey, that's a whole lot of Falcon pride there, brother Van.
Yeah. If you don't mind me saying so, that's Falcon awesome. 2nd down and 5 here for the Mustangs. 6:42 left to go in the 4th quarter. We have a tie game. It's tied at 37. Again, Nori, it's up the gut. This time the Falcon front doing a much better job of getting contact near the line of scrimmage. He's only going to pick up 2 yards, bringing up 3rd and 3.
I don't know why. I just feel like we need there's a play from Josiah coming where he's just going to take someone's head off and the ball's coming out.
You know what they say, sometimes you got to ask for it.
This is a big down right here.
Huge down is late substitution there for the Mustangs. See a little early movement. Hey, nice job. Oh, the Falcons hit the line of scrimmage. The ball carrier falls forward, tries to stretch out. He's going to be about a half yard shy.
Yep.
He needed the 30, and it looks like he's getting to the 29 and a half. And I don't see any. I just don't know how the Mustangs can go for it right here.
Well, you know what? They're thinking 5 minutes left. They have to go for it, is what they're thinking. I think I would punt it and try to pin you down in your own side of the field.
Well, the way they're running the ball, I think they say we can pick it up. But if they don't get this, I mean, this is giving up huge field position in a tie game late in the game. So this time they give it to the back, and he's set behind the line of scrimmage. He's able to dive out of it, and he falls forward out to the 31-yard line.
A couple of helmets coming off out there.
It is a Mustang 1st down, and unfortunately, Josiah's got to do something. This is about the 4th time his helmet's fallen off.
Is it something to do with the hair and the helmet, you think?
You think? I don't know. But for him to be taking plays off because his helmet, not that he's taking them off, but you get what I'm saying. He got to stay on the field, big boy.
we need you out there. We need those stops.
So Zach Blanton in to take his place there at the left end. Nori up the middle trying to make something happen. Bounces it outside around the right side. Josh Jackson coming up to make the first stop. Finished off by Micah Fitzgerald at the 41-yard line. Yeah. But that's another 10-yard pop by that big running back for the Mustangs.
And that's an example right there where Josiah goes out for a play and they run right to his side.
Well, they did. Well, they tried to start the sucker up the middle. He saw a lot of congestion, which was a nice job by the Falcon defense, but he popped it outside and sprung it for 10.
Yeah.
Clock under 5 minutes now. It's second. Actually, they're going to give him 9 yards. It's 2nd and 1 at the Mustang 41. Again, it's Nori up the middle. Man. Oh, he just busts through it, trucks a couple Falcons, still on his feet, out across the 50, and it's going to take about 4 or 5 Falcons to bring him on. Kid looks like he's just getting stronger as the game goes on.
Yeah, Kane Cox got leveled right there when he was trying to hold and plug that hole.
I got it. Man, that was a run. I mean, he just lowered the shoulder and really did a nice job. Tauefa back in at that left defensive end position. It's 1st and 10 in Falcon territory at the 46-yard line. Again, call it full house offense. They're going to give it to Nori up the gut again. This time tripped up by Tauefa near the line of scrimmage, but he keeps him moving out to the 43-yard line. It's about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah. Man, this is huge right here.
This is an exciting game, Falcon fans. We need a turnover. We need some type of big play. This time they give it to the up back. He's going to be tackled at the 41-yard line.
Tell you what, Micah's going hard every single play. I've been watching him, and even when they're running, he's catching them from behind. He is trying to tackle them as hard as he can and punish them and just wear them down. Marcus Gierma out of the game. Riley Chenault coming in to play defensive tackle. This time the quarterback's going to keep it himself. It's Tauefa and Riley Chenault in on that play, stopping the Mustangs for a 1-yard loss, and now they're going to be faced with a 4th down and 4
at the Falcon 40.
I don't think you want Riley on top of you too much. He looks like he's a pretty good old boy.
I hear the boy's strong as an ox. He said that he broke some weightlifting records.
I believe it. He's just stout.
He's stout. He's like there's a kid that played for Lake Dallas a few years ago by the name of Jason Litt, played offensive guard, and Tracy used to call him a fire plug.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. That's a good term.
Big old boy. We'll call him a low center of gravity. 4th and 4. Big play here for the Falcon defense, and it looks like we might have a timeout called by the Falcons before the snap. So that's going to be the Falcons' second timeout of the half. They'll have one left. Of course, the Mustangs have all three of theirs. It's 37-37. 3:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
For the best barbecue in North Texas, visit Chase and Tail Barbecue, home of the pig, located in Hickory Creek on the I-35 southbound service road. Their award-winning ribs and signature pulled pork are to die for. They can also cater any event from tailgates to weddings. Check them out at www.chaseandtailbbq.com or like them on Facebook. Tired of chasing your tail? Let us do the cooking. Chase and Tail Barbecue.
Hey, hats off to that Falcon defensive front because they did a great job of controlling the line of scrimmage during that possession and the last few plays. They've got to finish it off. They've got to be fresh. They've got to want it more than another team. It's 4th down and 4 at the Falcon 40-yard line, and the Falcons desperately need to get a stop here and get the ball back in the hands of the offense. Hugh's going to drop back, looking to throw it, pressure by Tauweffa. He's rolling right. Going to try to run 40. He's going to be forced out of bounds. At the 38-yard line. Only gains 2, and he needed 4 in the Falcons.
All right.
Get a huge stop. He's run out of the pressure came from Tauweffa, forced him out, and I believe it's Micah Fitzgerald running him out.
I tell you, that's an example. If he takes the pressure and takes the hit, he probably gets the first down, but he ran out of bounds and stayed safe.
But did you see him try to take the ball out and stretch it out?
He did.
He totally did. I don't know if he got a good spot or not, but Falcons will take it. I know he definitely didn't have enough for the first down.
Yeah.
What a big, big stand for that Falcon defense. Way to come through, boys. Way to come through. The Falcons, now we have the tie game. There's 3:07 headed toward that north end zone. It's Courtney Holder up the middle. Going to take
Tough
it
run.
just barely past the 40. It's a 2, maybe 3-yard gain for the sophomore tailback.
So 37-37, 2 minutes and 55 seconds, and the clock is running. Falcons got the ball. We're on our 40-yard line heading to the north end.
Hahn in that shotgun/pistol position. 3 receivers out there to the right. It's Jackson, Simpson, and Brewer. Holder in the backfield with Dagan Hahn, and it's Shackelford here on the near sideline.
Watch for a big play here.
2nd down and 8 at the Falcon 40. Hahn dropping back to pass. Good protection. Going to fire down the middle. Keegan Brewer going up high. Great hands. Caught, tackled at the Mustang 45. He went as high as that number 12 could go. What a throw. What a catch.
Well, he just laid it out there, and he had catch the ball, and he just bounced on the ground and held on to it.
15 yards and into Mustang territory. 2:20 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Again, it's the same formation. Great protection. Offensive line doing their job. It's a 5-man rush. Hahn throwing deep down the right side, intended for Jackson. Jackson up for it.
Oh, yeah, baby.
He's down and tackled at the 5-yard line.
There's a flag. There's a
Huge
flag.
play for the Falcons. I hope this is not a push-off going against Lake Dallas. Let's see.
Doesn't look like it. That's defensive.
Everyone's staying there. I hate to say it. Look at our offense is staying there. They might have got Josh on a push. Might have used those hands too much. Dang it.
Wow.
Dang it, man. You got to be kidding me. But it was an athletic play. Oh, it goes against the Mustang.
baby.
That's exactly
I knew
right.
it, baby.
Holy
I
cow.
didn't say anything because I knew it.
Well, you should have. I was the only
Hey,
one.
that's cheating. You're supposed to say it beforehand.
Oh, my gosh. What a huge play for
Wow.
Jackson. That's another 40 yards onto his night.
The refs had to talk it over.
Wow.
That is huge.
But Jackson, again, we've seen it, man. He just goes up for the ball. He's just more physical than the other guy and gets it at the highest point. He's a true athlete. My gosh.
So because the penalty, we decline the penalty and take the play, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's
we don't
exactly
get
what
a
happened.
tack on yards because of that?
No. Because the normal pass interference and legal use of the hand is going to be a 15-yard penalty.
I got you.
You know, so we're going to take the result of the play. It's 1st and goal at the 6. Hahn threw a good ball, and he knows he's got Jackson out there one-on-one. I'll take my chances on something like that.
Guys,
Let him go up and get it.
I'm down here on the goal line. I'm putting some mojo on it, baby.
Boy, I'll tell you what, man. Do it.
Huh?
Do it.
No,
do it. Put the mojo on.
That spiral was so tight when he releases that ball. That's fun to watch.
Falcons step back because they're
going to take it up. They're going to take it up the right side.
That
Watch
Pearce
this, guys.
coach will not leave the field. He's out there. He's been out there at the 25-yard line all the way at the hash mark talking to this referee for the last minute and a half, and he just won't seem to leave the field.
That looks like John Walsh Jr. out there. You know what the guy coach always does, wears him out like that.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so it looks like we're going to play football. 2:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Falcons and the Mustangs tied at 37. Falcons first and goal at the 6. Looks like Mark Contreras lined up to Dagenham's right. Courtney Holder in the backfield behind him. It's to give the Holder up the middle. Gets hit. Falls on the ground. Falcons, I think, retain possession. Yeah. Let's see who comes up with it, Brother Van. Help me out.
Courtney got it, doesn't he?
Number 14.
All right, but that ball hit the turf. That's what it looked like to me. Looks like the play is going to go for no gain. In comes Keegan Brewer. In comes Brandon Simpson. Jackson alone on the right side, the far side. 4 receivers to the left. We have the empty backfield, and it's a slant open right here to Josh Jackson. Let's see what we have.
Quarterback keeper.
1:30 left to go, and that's exactly what it is. It's the slant. Touchdown, Falcons!
Baby! Touchdown!
They had the isolation. The slant was there. Hahn delivered a good throw, and Jackson with his 4th touchdown receiving on the evening. It's a 6-yard strike, and the Falcons take a 43-37 lead. 1:24 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
How fun is this offense to watch right now?
I'm telling you, it's a lot different than last year. It's going to be very, very fun.
This point after is important here.
Kriegsman on for the PAT. He's been perfect all night long. And the junior puts it right through the uprights again. He's looked solid, just what the Falcons need. 1:24 left to go, and the good guys on top of the Richardson Pearce Mustangs, 44-37. You want to keep it right here? Talk about it.
Yeah, we got it. 44 points, Dan.
Well, it's 2 late touchdowns for the Falcons. The last time they scored, it was the 24-yard catch by Josh Jackson at the 7:21 mark. Now at the 1:24 mark, it's a 6-yard catch by Josh Jackson. He's having a huge evening, along with Dagenham.
Yeah, premier rookie season opening, so to speak, and he comes out, and this is with us having some slow starts and some hiccups and bumps along the way. We're 70 points if we come out swinging.
Man, this has just been a fun night here in Richardson, guys. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this one on the interweb, the worldwide internet.
Is the interweb? Is that a new thing?
No.
Hey, you guys, we're on the cutting edge of the interweb.
It's an old thing, but hopefully you guys in the stands listening on your FM radios. Tell your friends they can all listen in to St. Nick and Dandy Dan, fumble our way through one of these broadcasts. But we're having fun. I hope you guys are too.
You mark my words. This is the beginning of a lot of scoring and offensive for the next 3 to 4 years in the Falcon stadiums.
There's the kick. It's high. It's deep. It's going to be taken out of the end zone at the 2. He's in the middle of the field. He's going to get hit at the 15.
Yeah, trying to rip it loose.
Finished off by the Falcons at the 16-yard line. Looked like Tommy Parsons in there on the first hit. Great job by the Falcons kick coverage team, giving the Mustangs a very long field to operate with. So at this point in the game, Nick, 1:16, and the Falcons leading by 7. They've ran all night long. They're at the last possession of the first half. They come out and start throwing it, and they're actually pretty good at it.
Yeah.
But the big thing is, do not let them get deep. Don't let them get behind you.
Yep, that's exactly right. Just keep them in front of you. Let them just chew up some field and burn the clock out.
And it looks like Josh Rowe and Gerald Bryant in at safety. Joe Opong in at middle linebacker, 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. Jamal Carter, Jacob Galloway in at the cornerback positions. Falcons defensive front has to know the ball's got to be going up in the air, so I imagine they're pinning their ears back.
Yeah.
Right, so look for all heck to break loose in that backfield as Tauefa and company get after the quarterback. Again, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 16-yard line, and 1:16 left to go. Falcons lead by 7. Hughes dropping back. He's going to fire one across the middle. He hits his receiver at the 28-yard line. It's a first down, no tackle as he goes to the ground. Minute
Clock
11.
stops while the chains move.
Yep, that's as soon as they get these chains set, the clock starts going. It's 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at the 27-yard line. Mustangs, 2 receivers to each side. Nori in the backfield alongside of Hughes. This time they fake it to Nori. This time left again. Oh, baby! At the 16-yard line.
Yeah.
You can't get away with that play. Not
The
with
clock
Josh
keeps
T.
running.
Wow, I hate that. I've been calling him Josh Towef. I don't know how long, but that's Josiah Towef. Sorry, family.
I'm sure they don't care.
I don't want to make the big guy mad.
No.
41 seconds and counting. It is 2nd and about 20 for the Mustangs. Here's the snap, and again, pressure by Towef, who's double teamed. It's Mason Height chasing him down. Throws out to the left side. Ball's incomplete. Stops the clock with 30 seconds left to play, and it's going to bring up 3rd. And we're calling it about 20. Ball's at the 17-yard line.
That was a statement tackle right there by Josiah.
Boy, he just went after the quarterback the whole way. They faked it to Nori coming up through, and Towef all over him. Don't forget, the kid's just a junior.
Right.
Defensive player, a newcomer of the year in District 5-4A last year is a sophomore.
Scary good.
Falcons, 30 seconds left to go. Hughes rolling right, looking to throw. In and out of the hands of his receiver at the 24-yard line, but that play wasn't going for a whole lot. It's going to bring up 4th and 24.
I got to tell you, the receivers are, I think, a little timid of catching the ball. They know a big hit is coming.
Boy, yeah, there's no reason why he should have caught that other than what you're saying. He might have just heard some footsteps.
Yeah.
So, hey, this is it, Falcon fans. This is the ball game. They need 20 yards for a first down. Falcon defense, just don't let them behind you. Falcons leading 44-37. There's 24 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter.
And I mean, had the Mustangs really had that one big play yet tonight? I don't recall it.
They did. That
40-yard
yes.
touchdown.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
Yep. It toward that north end zone. And right now we have, it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field called by the Falcons. Their last and final timeout of the corner. Of the half, I mean, so that they blow it. They don't blow it, but they use it.
Hey, guys, we've got to give some big props, too, to number 9, junior Nick Kriegsman. You cannot say enough about this kid tonight. Hit every field goal, hit every extra point. Has he been doing the kickoffs too?
Yeah, and he's kicking them deep.
He's kicking them deep, at least to the 5-yard line, if not the goal line. Just incredible job here tonight.
You know what? I agree with you. If it weren't for Josh Jackson and Dagan Hahn all along, I could say he could definitely be the MVP of this game. He's 5 for 5 on point after touchdowns. Again, this is his first time to kick varsity, and he's got 3 field goals: one from 37, one from 43, one from 22, and one from 33. So he's just been rock solid. Brother Van, that's an excellent point, and hats off to the junior, Nick Kriegsman.
Don't confuse him with his older brother, the senior.
And this is a young man that played soccer really a few years ago. Wasn't that big on playing football. They brought him in, and look at the job he's doing for us.
Well, and remember, he does have hands, so they can put him in as a receiver as well at times. He's very talented.
All right, here it is, guys. This is the play. Falcons lead by 7. There's 24 seconds left to go. Mustangs 4th and 20 at their own 17. Hughes dropping back. Mason Height delivering some pressure. That ball is well overthrown. It's incomplete.
No flags.
No, because there was a little bit of contact late at the end of that play, wasn't there, Brother Van? All right.
I think we got our first win tonight, baby.
And hey, listen, a lot of things about this game. We travel. We're away. We're playing a 5A school who plays in a good district.
It's 100 degrees.
It's 100 degrees.
They're going to run another play here, guys. Don't mean to interrupt, but our defense is in a huddle. They're about ready to hike the dang ball.
No, that's our offense coming out, baby.
Was that
turnover
right now?
Absolutely. Victory formation. Yep. This is victory formation. Hahn directing traffic. We looked a little bit confused in this. It looks like Jackson back playing safety just in case something goes wrong. We haven't practiced the victory
formation yet.
Hahn under center for the first time tonight. Takes the snap. Takes a couple steps back.
What a win.
The clock is just going to roll out. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to let it go, and it looks like the Mustangs are going to call a timeout with 7 seconds left to go. So they're going to force the Falcons to snap it one more time. you never know what can happen.
Those are coaching moments right there, right?
No doubt about it.
Hey, guys, who wants to make a little wager that coach is going to come running out on the field to talk to a ref as soon as the clock hits 0? Anybody?
You think he's a little irritated about that call over there? Because he was upset after that.
He's going to let him know at the end of the game here.
Yeah. Hey, here's the good news. What I like about this, we've talked about the youth of the Falcons. We start 5 sophomores on offense. Dagan Hahn, in his lifetime, I don't know how many thousands of snaps he's taken from his center, Chase Stanley. This time, Hahn takes it, runs backwards, takes the knee about 7 yards deep, and this game is over, folks.
I don't know that's what you want, is the guy snapping it, running backwards. But
he's just trying to take a few seconds off. There's the horn. What a great game for the Falcons. Man, Coach Young has just got to be so pleased. Brother Van, if you think you can get a few minutes with Coach Young before he goes into the locker room, make sure to try to do that. I think the fans would love it. I'd love to hear what he has to say.
I'll see if we can here.
I bet you he will after that nice 44-37 victory on the road, starting 6 sophomores. It's hot. It's a big 5A school. There's a lot of reasons why the Falcons couldn't have won this game.
Well, we dug ourselves a huge hole to begin with.
Factor that in.
Yeah.
But again, I think you're right. You know, John Williamson talked to these kids this morning at the breakfast. We heard it. He let them know specifically. Youth isn't a factor. Your coaches put you in this position to succeed because they respect you, they trust you, and they know that you guys can do it. Don't cast any of that fear out and go ahead and take care of business. So I thought he delivered a good message.
Yeah, very appropriate, and the boys responded very much like his speech was.
I bet you the coach is going to meet with the team out on the field here. I doubt if they're going to go right into the locker room.
Well, we're going to hang tight, and we're going to keep it on the air. But, man, what a fantastic game. Falcon fans, we appreciate you being by the internet. Tell your other family members if they want a great thing to do on Friday night, tune in to ldquarterbackclub.org. You can listen to Dandy Dan and St. Nick Frederickson deliver all the play-by-play and give you a little bit of color. And, of course, we got Brother Van keeping it funny and real on the sideline.
Always.
My gosh. Brother Van, I'm having a hard time spotting you on the track over there.
Yeah, I'm on the track.
Boy, what's going on? The fans?
Well, they're going to do the alma mater here, I think.
All right.
The players over here by the band.
It's got to feel great, man. It's got to feel great.
Oh, 1-0 start for Falcons.
Once this is over, we're going to just give you how the scoring happened and let you know. I wish I could bring you complete statistical information, but we can't. The big statistic is it's Falcons 44, Pearce Mustangs 37. You notice I can't look at the scoreboard and see that because they got that off of there about as quick as they could.
Yeah.
Wow,
that reminder.
What a game for the Falcons, and what a great way to start this 2013 grind of a season.
Grind is right. This game was a grind. Felt like we watched 3 or 4 games all at once there.
But you did right, man. I
see the coach right here. Hold on here 1 second. Hey, Coach, just real quick. Start at what? 5, 6 sophomores. Got a sophomore starting as quarterback. What's your final comments on tonight's game? You really grinded it out.
Yeah, this was grinding out. I thought our effort was incredible because it was really, you saw that every play, starting about the middle of third quarter, there was 2 or 3 people with cramps. It was really getting difficult, but I thought our guys really sucked it up. And younger guys to have that much character early on is great. So we got good things in front of us.
Congratulations on that first win. There you go, guys.
Man,
what an exciting win.
Anybody else hear the difference in Coach Young's voice?
Yes,
You think he lost it?
He'd been doing a little yelling on the sidelines for sure.
Hey, guys, and I mentioned it earlier, too. If you remember that first game last year, we were having so much trouble that first quarter, that first half, on just hiking the ball, getting it from the center to the quarterback, the problems with the extra points, just all that. So, although we were a little shaky in that first quarter, we put up 44 points tonight.
Looking back on that first quarter, I mean, you can almost say and use it, excuse whatever you want, reason, but it's got to be some jitters from that first game in the youth. But they got this thing out of the way. I look for them to have a strong season, and I got to tell you, it's going to be a fun year to watch the Falcons because, a few years ago, Dalen Williams put up 4,000 yards passing. I'm not saying Dagan Hahn can do the same thing, but I expect him to have plenty of big games. Tonight was his first of many.
Yes, electric to watch tonight from start to finish. And I got to tell you, I'm really looking forward to our next game for this reason and this reason alone, is these boys going home and playing in front of their home crowd. It's going to be game jitters all over again, but I think it'll be good game jitters. They have their first win and game and everything else out of the way, come home, be in front of their crowd, and show everybody at home what they can do.
Yeah, next week game time starts at 7, so it's a half an hour earlier. We're going to play Frisco Centennial. We lost big to them last year, so the Falcons looking for a little revenge. A solid 4A school who I believe went 3 rounds deep into the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So I know they graduated plenty of talent, but Falcon fans, join us back next Friday night, 7 o'clock. We go on the air at 6:30, so you'll hear Coach Young's interview and all the rest of that thing. I just want to go over the scoring real quick. In the first quarter, it was J.J. Pearce, the 37-yard field goal. They take the 3-0 lead. Then it was J.J. Pearce, a 1-yard run by their big back, Nari, and the point after touchdown failed. It's 9-0 in favor of the Mustang. LD gets on the board. It's a 43-yard field goal by the junior kicker, Nick Kriegsman, with 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Now we trail 3-9. So LD, Lake Dallas comes back in the second quarter. It's a 7-yard run by Dagan Hahn at 8:34 left to go in the second quarter. Kick is good. 10-9 lead. Don't forget that's right after the huge interception by Andrew Craig that kind of sparked that Falcon on offense, the defensively, but it took that spark defensively to get the offense going.
Yeah.
So after that, J.J. Pearce responds. It's an 8-yard run by their quarterback, Hughes, with 5:44 left to go in the second. It's at this point, their point after touchdown fails. They're in the lead 15-10. Lake Dallas answers 71 yards. Josh Jackson from Dagan Hahn. Falcons take the lead 17-15. Then it's right back. Pearce comes back with a 40-yard touchdown catch from James Hughes, and now it's 23-17 in favor of the Mustangs. Right before halftime, on an untimed play because of a defensive penalty, Nick Kriegsman is good from 22 yards out. Going into the locker room, Falcons trail by a score of 20-23. Opening the third quarter, it's Nick Kriegsman. Boy, you hear that name a lot. Devin Van hit it. Good from 33 yards. Falcons tie it at 23-23. Lake Dallas then takes the lead. It's a 37-yard throw from Dagan Hahn to Josh Jackson. Now it's 30-23 in favor of the good guys. Unfortunately, Pearce answers with a 1-yard run by their quarterback, Hughes. Point after is no good. The way the scoring went in this game, the Pearce Mustangs tried to go for 2 often. That one failed. They still trail by 1. But then they answer back in the fourth quarter. It's a 17-yard run by Nori. With 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, they take the lead. Their 2-pointer's good. It's 37-30. Falcons find themselves in deficit again. So they answer. It's a 24-yard catch by Josh Jackson, his third touchdown receiving of the game. Kriegsman's kick is good, 37-37. And then a tie game. Defense, who really didn't get many stops on that long, stands up. They force a 4th and 4 situation in Falcon territory. Mustangs can't convert. Offense gets the ball back with short time, and it's Lake Dallas, a 6-yard throw by Dagan Hahn on the little slant to Josh Jackson. The 4th time they've hooked up for a touchdown today with 1:24 left to go in the 4th. Falcons score the final points, win the ball game 44-37. And what a fantastic game.
I mean, the visual, I wish they could see this at home. The visual in front of you right here just tells the story of the back and forth and the battle that happened here today. They battled for every score, for every possession. And, at the end of the day, just like Brother Van said, it came down to who had the ball last and converted. And that was us.
That pretty much was, man. What a great game. Hey, guys, we appreciate you listening. Again, I mentioned we're going to leave you with a list of our sponsors here in a minute, but I want to make sure that you guys know that the game next week starts at 7 o'clock. It's a home game, so bring your ratings to the game. You guys out there on the interweb, the worldwide net, is that what they call it, Fab? Am I using the right terminology? Anyway, if you're on your computer, make sure that you tune in a half an hour at 6:30. You can hear Nick and Dan going through it. And again, all right, folks, we're out. Tonight's Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast was brought to you by Flooring America, The Church of Corinth, Dr. V at Corinth Orthodontics, T.W. Hicks Flooring, Salon Renee, North Star Bank, Chick-fil-A, Sugar Queen Cupcakes, James Wood Auto Parts, Geico of Corinth, Chase and Tail Barbecue, Loretto Family Dental.